Welcome to day 2 of the Bridge Building Challenge. Today, what you're going to be working on is first reviewing the challenge rules and materials that you're allowed. Then you're going to share your research with your other team members, plan a design, and finally create your blueprint. Here's the challenge. You're going to build a bridge that can hold the most weight with limited supplies and in a limited time. Your bridge must span a gap of at least 30 centimeters. Your bridge also must have a flat road surface that's at least 4 centimeters wide. This would be wide enough to fit and roll a matchbox car across it. The bridge also must have someplace in the middle of the span, a place that we can test it. We'll show you how the testing will work later, but you have to have space for at least a ½ inch strap to fit across your bridge so that we can add weight to try to snap your bridge. Finally, your bridge is only allowed to use the materials that we mentioned. Your bridge can use up to 50 coffee stir sticks, up to 25 index cards, and the tape that the teacher gives you. That's it. During the construction of your bridge, you can use a ruler to measure the span, you can use scissors to cut the tape or the index cards, but these materials cannot be included in your final bridge. Do not use the scissors to cut the wooden sticks. We'll show you before you begin construction about how you can shorten the sticks if you want to use them as different sizes. This is how the bridges will be tested. A bucket will be suspended from a ½ inch strap at the center of your bridge. You can decide where the strap goes at the center. Water will then be poured into the bucket. When your bridge fails, the amount of the weight of the water will be measured, and that's how much your bridge actually held.
There she goes.
Kill him!
There she goes.
Come on. Right when it got all the way.
Bridge failure is defined as your bridge breaking so the bucket hits the ground, your bridge bending so much that it actually falls through the gap you're trying to bridge, even if it doesn't break, or the bridge bending so much that the bucket hits the ground. So keep that in mind when you're building it. Here's an example of the first bridge I built, which did not actually break, but bent so much that it fell through. That would be a failure. Again, the goal is to hold as much weight as possible. You can put the testing strip wherever you want in the center of the bridge so it can go through the middle, it can go over the top, that's up to you. You can also decide to build any type of bridge you want. That was just showing you one very quick example. And it was definitely not the best possible bridge. What you want to do today is first share what you learned yesterday with your teammates. Decide on a design, what type of bridge you're going to build, and then finally create your blueprint. When you make your blueprint, include details, show measurements, show how the sizes of the sticks that you're planning on use, show how you're going to attach the sticks, as much detail as possible. Remember, you're going to have a limited time to actually build the bridges, about 2 45-minute periods. So it's strongly suggested that you talk about how you're going to build them while you're planning out your bridge. What parts are you going to build first? How are you going to connect them? Divide up the work so that each student can work and be productive so that when you're done, you have a complete bridge that holds the most weight. Remember, blueprints must be complete before your teacher will give you your materials. And your teacher will also check to make sure that the research is done well, otherwise you're at risk of losing materials. Do the research to the best of your ability. Good luck.